Dave here with Half Dozen Customs. After yesterday's adventure of remaking that back floor structure / body mount piece, my back is jacked up. It is telling me not again. On top of that, I got some kind of stomach bug. Between the two of them, it has just taken everything out of me. So, but I'm trying to keep going, because if I stop, my back will go out and I'll be done for a week or two. So, trying to keep going. With the floor repair that I got going on inside the car, and now the floor repair that I have going on in the back of the car, both being done simultaneously because they hold the body mounts that hold the car up, and the car is down a little bit on this side. So I got to get everything fixed at the same time so that we can level the body back out. Unfortunately, where the floor meets inside the car and inside the trunk, it meets to the wheel well, and the wheel well is rotted out. I knew it was. I knew that I was going to have to repair it. I wasn't thinking that it was going to be like a 3-part job to repair this floor under the seat. It is just kind of snowballed downhill into, a huge job. Just something that I, thought I was going to be able to make some floor repairs in the back under the seat there, turned into, hey, let's fix this, and hey, you got to fix this and this on top of it. So it is what it is. I'm going to keep moving forward, and we'll get it done. But the floor in the car and in the trunk both connect to the wheel well. So I'm going to start today. Like I said, my back is trash, so I can't do a whole lot of heavy work, but I'm going to get inside this wheel well with the torch and a scraper and start scraping off all this undercoating here so I can start cutting it out and adding patches in here. So that's right now, that's today's project. I don't know how long I'll last with my back, but I'm going to try and get something done. So thanks for joining us. Enjoy the video. Uh-oh. Feels full. Why aren't you working? There we go. This must not have had it on tight enough. Now, I'm sure once I cut this quarter panel off, I'm probably going to have to repair around here, I'm expecting to have to repair the whole thing. You know, I have my shrinker stretcher, so it's really easy to make patch panels for stuff like that. But at least I can get this inside structure fixed now, and then when I do the quarter panels, I'll do the outside structure of it. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this until I was doing the quarter panels, but doesn't always work out how you think. I've done lots of cars like this where you just get underneath here with the torch and a scraper, and you know it's a little bit time consuming, but I find that it's the easiest way. You get in here with a grinder or a wire wheel, and it just turns into a gummy mess. And I feel it just ends up being a headache and taking longer because of the gooey mess that you create. So I just use a torch and I just heat it up a little bit. I mean, I'm not heating it up to where it's melting or smoking or on fire or anything like that. I'm just heating up the metal a little bit, or heating up the metal in the undercoating. And then, you know, I just got a little paint scraper, and it just chips right off, and you just do little passes at a time, and So this is nowhere near, you know, being ready to repaint or undercoat. But when it comes time to that, what I'll do is I'll take a little cup of lacquer thinner and a red Scotch-Brite, and I'll scuff and clean everything with the lacquer thinner. It removes a lot of the leftover undercoating that the scraper's not getting off. And then it also, you know, it preps the wheel tub at the same time. So once I get that all done and it's all scuffed up and cleaned up, I'll take a rattle can that's a paint primer mixture, black, and I'll black everything out. And then once that's dry or tacks up at least, I'll come back with new undercoating in here. And it'll look like a brand new wheel tub. Right in the eyeball. Okay, gotta move you guys to the other side. Break time. Okay, so that's it. I got the whole wheel well de-stripped of undercoating. I don't know, it took me a little bit over an hour to do the whole wheel well. You know, so both rear wheel wells would be a couple hours. Usually front ones are, on these cars, they're plastic, so they usually don't get undercoating unless somebody put it on. You know, I could probably do, you know, both wheel wells and the underside of the car in probably a full day. Strip it, you know, strip it all off and get it ready. To me, I don't think that that's too bad. You know, maybe somebody's got a, you know, easier way of doing it or a better idea. But like I said, I've done quite a few where I have stripped the old undercoating off, and you know, I found this to be the best, easiest way. Easy cleanup. It's just a bunch of chips on the floor, you know, that I can sweep up. No gooey mess. No tools getting ruined. Only thing I would suggest is a good pair of gloves, because you will get a blister on the palm of your hand from pushing on that scraper. So, but now tomorrow I'll come in. I'll sandblast the bad areas. All right, let me see if I can get you guys in a little closer. So, let's see. So you can see here, this is the floor repair that I'm repairing the floor inside, and it connects to that. So I have to fix that so that the new piece of floor that I put in connects to that. So, and then, let's see. So you can see a little bit of light coming in right here. So I got to put a small patch in there. I'll cut it out, sandblast it, and we'll make a new patch for that. You can see here in the middle, it needs a patch there, so I'll cut that out, sandblast that. If any of the backing that this welds to needs to be replaced, I will cut that out, replace that, and then we'll go on with the wheel well over the top of that. And then, so we have this back here. That's a new refurbished body mount slash floor support that I worked on yesterday. And you can see where that sits, how far down the wheel well has to come. So I do have to add a lower section of the wheel well down here, because that wheel well gets welded to that brace. Sorry, I keep bumping the camera. So there's a little work to do in there. I'll start on that tomorrow, and hopefully it won't take too long. And then this is the quarter panel. Now I'm putting new quarter panels on here. So, you know, I'm not worried about this. This will all get cut off and get new stuff. But inside the quarter panel, this piece here gets welded to the floor, to the wheel tub, and to the quarter on the bottom. So this piece needs to be remade as well. When I'm done with the wheel well, I'm probably going to end up cutting along the quarter and removing this lower section of the quarter, and remaking this piece back here out of new metal, so I can get connected to the wheel well, the new floor piece that I'm putting in, and then when the new quarter panels come, that piece will be ready for me to just put the new quarter panel on. So because it connects to the wheel well and the trunk floor, I'm going to do it next. So I know it's a little off from doing the floor stuff, but you know, I'm here, I'm in it. I might as well get it done. So that'll probably be next after the wheel well. And then once the wheel well's done, that piece is done, I'll put a new floor piece in the trunk. Then the trunk will be done, and then I'll be back to the inside of the car again. and I'll be back to where I left off. So, like I said, this is it just kind of had a snowball effect. It just snowballed from the floor through the wheel well into the trunk, not into the quarter. Like, it is what it is. I got to get it fixed. So I was aware that those, were issues. I just wasn't aware that they were going to be all connected to each other. So, but just keep moving forward, keep getting it done, making the car more solid every day that I'm out here working on it. So, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you guys. I'm out.